Thanks everybody for joining the new training class, and today is about new updates and of course Q&A. So my name is Jack Hopman and I'm your local internet marketer, and my goal is for you to be the end-to-end solution. So you need not to jump to vendor and find a solution which you are not sure about the quality of the products and also not about the support. So with that said, I want to show you very quickly what the new updates are, demo it a little bit, and make you familiar with new updates. So if you go inside the backend from your team, you probably see now style and general, correct? Is that what you see at the moment? So the question I on a regular base got is, Jack, how do I change this, styling? And let me ask you the question now. Where do you change the style? If you have a style thing, you want to change the color, you want to change the font, you want to change the H1 tag, and I decided to bring everything on one page. So now you see this general and style, and we have style wizard, correct? And it grew over time. So we first we had style and general, and then we added style wizard. So I found, there's something not logic. So let me update the backend. So this is another website, and you click on. Everybody knows how to update the team version. So you click on the left top for an update. You select the team and you click update. Everybody saw this? No. So then I go to return homepage. And when you click now on local team Jack, there is no style and general anymore. Everybody see this? Style and general is gone. So this team is updated and this team is old. On the old team you see general and style. On the new team, your new version, you don't see general and style, and everything related to style is moved to Style Wizard. So everything what is related to style is moved to Style Wizard. Everybody got this? So now style is on one place. So if you have something like, where can I find related to style? You just go to Style Wizard. And if you select another team, green, you have to give it a name, like Jack 1. Okay, doesn't matter. And save changes. Okay, so now you can make changes and you see a lot of fields. I know, but everything is better than, oh, you have to find where it is. So the H1 tag is here, the body font color, the body style, all those button columns, the footer menu background color, the footer menu text color, the footer bullet color. That's also new, that you can change the bullet points. So everything is now on one style. Everybody got this? So that is just a nice to know. This is a good to know, but you will like it when you work on a team that you do know where all it is. Okay. So then I have something what you also like. It's new. It might have need some work if it is not working perfectly. But you see now also body background image. Everybody see this? Body background image. So this is kind of new. It's probably has some things what needs some work. So let me move this to this screen. You see this? So now there's always kind of a gray background. You see that? And if your client like a certain background as an image, as a pattern, that was hard to make. So now you can upload an image as a background, upload file, then you want to drop that an image, and let me put an obvious ugly image, okay? But that will show you in pink. So this, they will show you the functionality. Okay, and now I save this, and I will show you before and after. You see? Now the background, instead of, one second, instead of gray, you see now the pink tile. Everybody see this? So that blue and that pink that doesn't match. But if you say I want something else than blue, then let's say probably I don't know, red. Save changes. Oh, it asks me a name, Jack 2. So now it already matched better. You see this? And I still don't like that blue so much. So then I go to the header or the slider background. Slider background. So let me go in. I don't know. So save changes. You see, now you can customize it. Everybody get it? So now you have a background image behind the theme. And if you don't like pink, so not everybody like pinks, I understand. So you can delete it, and you can upload another one. Okay? And I got another one for you. Save changes. Save. 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 You see? Now it's coming, is already nicer, I think. You see that? You just want to play a little bit with it. Okay? So that is one of the new features that came with the latest version. So another feature is that the page speed is faster. So that's really important for Google and also the website visitor experience. So we worked on that. Where do you get those repeated background names? I just got them from Dean, and let's see if I can make some available. But I haven't had time to create those, so I'm trying to make some available in the membership site. I haven't yet done yet, so that's on the to-do list. So another issue some of you guys had is that the form image email and the email receiving issue for the admin. So if you go to form, TeamJack form, sometimes the admin didn't receive the email. Okay, so of course you have to fill out your email address. So we improve that functionality. If in that case you really don't get the email, then the next thing you can do is that you send it from the server email address. So that is the next step. If this step doesn't work, that the email doesn't get sent from your server, then that means something is missing on your server to send emails. So that means you have to contact your hoster and say, I'm not able to send emails. Okay? So there were some support tics around that the email didn't go through. So we improved that. If the next step is you can check the server email address. If that is not sending the email, then your server is not sending the email. So there's a server issue. So that is one of the updates. So there are tutorials in the membership site. So I started to fill them out. There's still an issue with it, but you will have access to the how-to videos. But there's still an issue. Tomorrow it will be solved. And I got many requests to put release notes in the backend. So actually this serves two things. It serves what is new in a release. And also what we're going to do is we will announce new niches. So if you say the material art is new, you click here. And then you see also instantly the demo website. Okay? So that, and you have the all niche overview. So now, from now on, we will maintain what the new themes are. So when you want to check on what is new, you just go to release notes and then you can find out what are the new themes. So in Freakers Ask Questions, you will find a lot of information about images, size, everything. Yvonne is maintaining this. So if you ask you a question on a regular basis, that answer can be found here. So actually, those are the updates for the team. Any more questions about the new updates? Okay. So let me go to lead find and Jack, and then we can do a Q&A. Will the new updates affect client websites? No, they shouldn't. So let me open Lead Finder Jack. Everybody see new lead finder Jack? So, although there are many changes, you probably see on the front end not so much, because many changes were related to the email templates and the tokens, and that they might not working on you. So if you go to modify and you had email tokens in the email template, they might not have worked. But now Lead Finder Jack is checking them. And if you press save, it has checked if that token works, and it will report if it doesn't work. So if you, let's say let me delete number 8, 9, remove, yes. So you want a new email template, you go to the library, you click on the email template you want, and you just download it. Then you modify it with you can modify everything you don't need, and you put your phone number in it, and your phone number here, and you go over the template if everything is right. It comes with the unsubscribe link and the email track, and you click on save. So now that email template is ready. Okay, so now you go to your campaign which you want to send. You want to make sure that that email template is linked, and in the email mail server, you want to make sure that your Amazon mail server is set up. So one of the things I see the most is that the SMTP is not filled out correctly. It needs to start with email-smtp. The port is 586, and then your username and your password. That sender email is the same email address as you have been verified in Amazon. You can, I think, up to 100 email addresses verify, but you have to verify it within Amazon. Then you want to send 100 emails per 10 minutes. So that is one of the things you want to do. So let me see if I can log in my Gmail. Okay, I can. So let me go back to Lead Finder. How to send a test email. So you go to the campaign and one second, campaign, and I think I haven't run this dig deep, but there's an email address here. So you select the email address and click on test email. And then that test email gets sent to jackhopman@gmail.com. And there's actually, you see, I get a message. Michaely@Balsout is invalid. What does that mean is that email address does not exist. So we catch that. So the email will not go out. So if you go to emails, then you go to dashboard, you will see a message, this email address is invalid. So there is no email sent. So you have to perform a test. You have to and another thing what we did is we are not going to send emails anymore to info at, because info at email addresses are very likely scraped email addresses. And if you want to burn your mail hoster, you want to send a lot of info emails. And they are saying, hey, something is strange. He sent a lot of emails to info at. And we have decided not to send those email addresses anymore, because info at will cause problems for your mail host, and it is so important that you get in a good standing with your mail hoster. So, and mail hosters don't like info at email addresses. So everybody got that? I know it is not nice, and but there might be some good info email addresses between them, but a lot of them are not, and the mail hosters really don't like them. So, and it's so important that you keep a good mail hoster account. See info here. So let me select a campaign what has been performed. Dig deep. So let me select this one, and what I wanted to explain is actually under settings you see user data, and it's the email. That is the email. That is where the test email gets sent to. Click select an email address, test an email, and see if I get a message. Test email has been sent. Everybody get this? Okay, so when I go to emails dashboard, you see now this email has been sent as a test email, but so there is an email sent. So if I go to my Gmail account, and open this, so then I got an email. Everybody see this? So the test email is working. But actually I like another test email with a mobile image. So let me go back to Lead Finder Jack. And campaigns, emails, and the mobile is selected as a template, but I like actually a mobile image. Now I have connected another test email template. You see, I have run this campaign, but I don't see, you see this? I don't see this mobile images. You know what that means? I have not run this the dig deep after the update. Otherwise, that mobile image would have shown. You see that? So let me try to see if I can have a campaign where the mobile image is shown. I think there was something like dentist. Mobile is now default in dig deep, but it's default, so you don't have to check it, but you can uncheck it. So you see now that mobile image is there. You know what that red means here? That means that person has unsubscribed. So let me select this one. Oh, first let me make sure, okay, the template number 9 is selected. Then I go to let me make sure all is good. Test email, start test. See if that email goes through. Test email has been sent. So now if I go to my Gmail account, now that mobile image is in the email. You see how simple it is? So if we go back to the steps, what you have to do, let me go over the steps because we covered a lot of problems. Normally you don't have those problems. So in local biz, you're going to collect the information. Okay, anybody has a niche and a city want to go over? So if you have a chiropractor, okay, let me take that one. Chiropractor, city is, and then Idaho, search. So that is step number one. Something, okay, you see that? That is chiropractor. So I missed the R. Okay, search. Okay. So the next step is dig deep. And you want to make sure that the search mobile is selected. Everybody see that? So now that is step number two. Now there are 38 companies where you do dig deep. In the meantime, you go to email templates and you set up your email template. So let me remove number 9 and get a template from the library, number 9. So show download. Then you modify it with your own name and phone number. No, you don't select any search engine in the dig deep but when you come from local base because it already has that company information. So 561 213 1234 and your phone number here 561 123 1234, whatever it is. And then you go over the complete email and you click on save. So the next step is in the campaign unique chiropractor portal. So you go to emails and select that email template, click OK. Now see how far the search is. It's now 73%, and it also shows the mobile. So from 14 websites, it has been collected the mobile image. Okay. So this takes about 1 minute per company. So then let's go to campaigns. So it's still so I can stop at 82%. This works in Australia, this works in any country. So if you go to local biz, all the countries you can imagine works. And if your country is not showing in this drop down box, you go to settings and you click on pre-select countries, and then you can select the country you want to show in the drop down box. And you can also set the default country. Are you getting this, Dave? Can we have a multi VAs? Yeah, you get 2 licenses per, so one for yourself and one for VA. Yes, there are a lot of if you PDFs. So if you go to the membership site, you go, for example, to Dynamite, how to section. See, setting up your sales Dynamite check, 12 steps, Dynamite PDF download. So there are 2 very nice PDFs. So Jack, if we do dig deep and send email to business which have same niche in the same area, and 5 of them agree to have us to do the website, what happens if they discover they have duplicate websites? So what you want to do in that case, you want to customize it a little bit so it looks unique. So with local team Jack, it is very easily to customize website. One you show video, one you show images, you select other colors. There's so much to able to customize very easily if you run in the same niche in the same city. So in the team dashboard, if I turn off the function, can I turn it back on? E.g., if I do not offer SE service currently, but will offer in the future, can I turn on and back on later? You install the digital team on other. Actually, yeah, I think if the digital team is not, I think it's not an overview. It is. You can go to IBIS leads, and if you have turnout as SEO, you can just copy and paste the content and then put it inside your website later back. I think that is the easiest way to do. Can we add slider bars to local team Jack? So yes, if you go to Team Jack, sliders, you slider an image example, you go scroll down and then you can add new slides. Sidebars. Oh, sidebars. So you go to appearance widgets, and you create new widgets which you can use for. You have sidebars, but you're able to. You have one, two, three different sidebars you can use. So there's a lot of flexibility what you want in the content. So I'm not sure what you really need, except you have already 3, or you have 4. Portfolio sidebar, blogs are questioner sidebar. So there's all different sidebars. So there's a lot of flexibility, the content you want to show. Okay, so when you go to lead finder back, hopefully the search is done. Let me go to search. It's now 98%, so it's almost done. So he said he creates 17 images already for the mobile. He found 15 email addresses. 45 phone numbers, 91 other state, LinkedIn, Twitter links, contact names, 15. That's really powerful. So it's almost done. So in the meantime, we can go to emails and show you the tracking. When an email gets sent and it has a tracking email, you can see exactly when the email was sent and unsubscribed or when it was opened. Those are all test emails. So let me stop this for. It's almost done. So super page takes a little bit more time. Okay, now when you go to campaigns, you see now those images. So the first email, you see that image now. I don't know if you guys can see this. Can you guys see this? There's a mobile image created. Everybody see that or not? Okay. So if you double click on a photo, you can see what the website on a mobile device looks like. So, and the usability, you want to filter on less than 85. So that first mobile website is actually 96, and it looked also good. You see that? This is a pretty nice responsive website. So let's filter on obvious they need a website. So this URL, yes. Everybody get this? URL, yes. So now I have only companies who have a website. Everybody got that? Next, you want to filter in usability lower than 85. Okay? So then I would say select all companies, select all emails, I mean. Let me send the test email first. So send a test email. Then it automatically select the first email address. If you have selected 10, it will select the first one. See if that has been sent. Pending, so it's pending. See if it has, when it released, to send. What does 85% usability mean? So that means that if the usability is lower than 85%. That means probably that the buttons, the links are close, is very close, so it's more or less a typical desktop website, which doesn't show nice on a mobile device. Okay, let me remove all pending emails and go here, then unselect everything, deselect all emails and just do one test email. On the themes, what is the difference between demo and stock? Demo is built with images which are for demo purposes, and stock is built with stock images which you need to buy the rights for. On the back end, I provide the license number and where to buy. It's most likely it's one to arrive stock, and they're about $1 each. What is the unsubscribe column in the template library mean in the template library? So that column, oh, now I got you. If you go to templates, you see an unsubscribe column, correct? So we want you to motivate that you use the unsubscribe button. So we cannot force it to you, but we really want you to motivate it. So we show here that if there is an unsubscribe link in the email template, okay? So to start this email campaign is select all emails. Want to make sure that the email template is connected, and then you click on Start Campaign. And now those businesses, but there are only a couple, receive an email from me which have a lower usability than 85. On a campaign that I already run with the day 0 email, I add additional emails such as day 5, and on the campaign that I already run with the day 0 email, if I add additional emails such as day 5 and day 10, will automatically be sent, or do I have to resume the campaign? You have to resume the campaign. If they reply, send them to me, said Clarence, okay? So if you have a 10,000 allowance from Amazon, at the moment you can send 400 emails per day with Lead Finder Jack, because we don't want to burn your mail server account. But we are in discussing to increase that. So I cannot nothing promise that. But that at this point you can send 400 emails per day. Mainly we don't. There are two reasons actually. We don't want you to burn your mail server account, because let's be honest, you collected those emails, they are not subscribers. And the second one is there are several marketers maybe in your same city, so we want to give everybody a fair chance. So Vicky, there's actually Vicky asked, if a prospect responds and wants a mobile site but doesn't want to change the desktop site, how do you fulfill the request? Who would like to have a good answer on that? If a prospect responds and wants a mobile site but doesn't want to change the desktop site, how do you fulfill the request? Who would like to have a good answer on that? So actually, coming Tuesday, we will have a training on that. If the client has a desktop website, doesn't want to change it, but you want to provide a mobile website, a mobile app for that. And for that, we're going to do an coming Tuesday and training for that. So we will demo that. Sounds that good? If you are interested in that, how to set up an app, redirect them. So we will demo that on Tuesday. I mean, just look a little bit around. There's a couple of changes, but all is in the place. Where are the recordings of those webinars? They are actually on two places. So let me go back to the browser. So on the Jack Hopman, you see the power pitch, but was the last week training. This is staged up for a week, so they get replaced in a couple of hours. But you can also see them on the coaching, on the local team Jack members. So let me put them here. And on the coaching, you see all those training classes. Jack, I just noticed your Vaga and Jack Holman as your picture. Very cool. Yeah. You have to do something. I might do that, Bob. I haven't decided yet. As you're saying that email daily limit is 400 even with Amazon. Yes, Amazon is mainly that you get Amazon is mainly that you get a good delivery rate. So that that you see good open rates. But like I said, we are working on to increase that, but I don't want to take too much risk. So there's a balance in that. Any other questions? We still have 3 minutes. Thanks, Carl. So we one of the updates in Lead Finance Act that the scroll bars are working better. So if you have a small screen, hopefully you see now everything. Can lead finance send campaigns of more than one email? Yes. Can lead finance send campaigns of more than one email? Not sure if I understand the question, but I would say yes. Okay, thanks, Jeff. So just update it. If you need help with that, send a support ticket. I'm not sure, should I contact support? I think I missed your question, just contact support. How can we test each email? Why would you like to test each email? Lead Finder Jack test each email for you if it exists. Thanks, Ed. I appreciate your comment. Can we set up multiple Amazon so the VA can use separate accounts to the one we use? Yes, you can. Can change the width of the website. Okay, send the width of the websites. No, that is a fixed value. Thanks, Thomas. Thanks, Australia, Lita. So I really want to thank everybody for your time. If I reload the team later, if I reload the team after I upload the information, will I lose the information? No, you will not lose any information. Just a little confused. There are two email checks in Lead Finder Jack. Please explain the difference. So let me go to Lead Finder Jack. When you go to emails, a mail server, when you set up the mail server, you test if you can send an email. That is to test if the mail server works. Okay? It will not save the data if that email couldn't get sent. If you go to campaigns, there's also test email. And here you select for which company and which email you want to see and send it to your own email address. So you feel confident with what you send out, that what the business also sees. So that's the second test email. Does that answer your question? Please show me how to white label teams. Actually, you probably are new. There was a big discussions 2 months ago. So let me show how the white label works. So, because many of you guys wanted to have a white label version, we created a team which is called Christianus. So you will not find, if they see Christianus, they will not any find what is related to a team. Now you still see here Team Jack. You see this? Team Jack. So you can go to settings, click on white label, and I'm going to call this Dola. Click on submit. And now instead of Team Jack, it shows the name Dola. So if your clients look in the backend, they will see Dola as the name of the team. There's something even even more cooler. So if you go to appearance themes, you see this website image. You can have your own website image with your company name, with your logo, with your phone number, with your website on it. So if you go back to dollar, go to settings, license, white label, you can upload your own image with a size of 600 by 450. If you want to have an image created like this, appearance themes, if you want to have an image created like this, you can go to Project VA, log in, and there is an option to have such image created. So this is what you really want to do actually. Create your own image. And you only have to do it once. And every time you upload your own image. Lead Finder Jack user data. Can I make changes? Company name, company URL. So if you go to Lead Finder Jack, you go to settings, user data. So all that information you can change easily by yourself. And that is the email address the test email goes. Okay. So in this email template, actually, 9 mobile prospector. One of things was a demo URL. See demo URL. See demo screenshot. This demo URL. See if there's a demo URL. So that was the reason why that email didn't go out. So let me connect another 9. I don't have set up a demo for this campaign, so let me go to 6. Emails, dashboard. They haven't been sent up because it required a demo URL. So now I choose another email template, or actually I wanted, but I haven't. Send a test email. Or you guys don't see Lead Finder Jack? Ooh, all the work for nothing. Okay, so I was sending an email to this campaign and it didn't go through. And the reason why it didn't go through was because in emails templates I used number 9, and in number 9 it has the demo URL needed, and I had not set up that. So what I did is I went to emails dashboard and I removed all pending emails and I lifted suspension. Next, I went to emails, and this is how the situation was, is that number 9 was selected, and because I didn't have a demo website set up, I removed that template and I chose a template didn't have needed a a demo website. So now I actually have to make sure that in template number 6 it has my real name and the phone number. Okay, so it has. So then I go to campaigns and send a test email. Okay, so then I go to Gmail, refresh. Okay, so that is your test email with the mobile image. You guys see that? And then once the test email is good, you can start the actual campaign. So in actually, this is what you want to remember is in the membership site. Where is the membership site? You go to Dynamite, how to sales Dynamite. There are really two good PDFs how to set up and use the team and basically find it together. So just go through those two PDFs. I think I answered your question, Lloyd. When you go to Lead Finder Jack, settings, and there you have your own user data. Lead Finder Jack comes with a membership site at $49 per month. Actually, it is part of Sales Dynamite Jack. And it is the first month is $27 and then it's $59 per month. And for that you get lead local team Jack with all the niches, and you get you get the best lead finder. Mark sent a support ticket and with your WordPress login. I will check it out. Just to clarify, if we are working on reputation, can we use Sales Dynamite Jack without screenshots, of course, for tracking? Yes, you can, and you should. It's the best. It's the best software to collect email addresses and to send emails. If you already own the Lead Finder Jack software, then you just need Local Team Jack Enterprise. That is $49 per month. So is there a program with just Local Team Jack? Yes, there is. So what is the mobile wizard in the menu selection area? That shows Are you looking for in Lead Finder, Jack? Emails, modify. Are you looking here? Or in the members area? That is a product which gives you more background about how to prospect clients uh, for mobile needed website. Is it okay to only focus on selling mobile sites? Yes, it is okay. I there is there's not a mobile wizard in the team, I think. So if you go to the team, there is the mobile wizard, yes. Okay. So if you go to settings, let me go to settings and let me load the mobile marketing agency team. Import team. And if you go to mobile check, 1 second, I think it's still loading. Mobile wizard. Here, the mobile check. You see this layout. You see this? The background. What do your visitors see when they visit your website? 1 second. Let me. This one. Okay, so I just uploaded mobile wizard. So when I go to mobile wizard backend, what do you visit when they see your website now? Okay, so let me change that here. Save changes. And I refresh this. You see that? Now I change the header. You see? So this is actually is the layout interface of this content. Everybody see that? In the mobile wizard, those are the fields for the mobile wizard page. And how does it work is it's just a simple shortcode. So when you go to, this is the mobile wizard check. So if you go to pages, it's just, you see that? It's just a simple short code. And you want to select parent and full width. And if you don't know which shortcodes that are available, you go to the team and you go to shortcodes and you see here also mobile wizard. You see that? Shows mobile page in any page. Choose full width as template. Or you have mobile wizard URL shows single mobile in any page. Choose full width. So now you see this. It has two images. You guys see this? Has two images. They can enter their own. And this is how it looks like in Team Jack. But if you prefer one image, you use this you use this shortcode. You go to all pages, mobile check, save, update, and let me open this in a new tab. Let me go refresh. You see, now there's only one image. So it's a little bit cleaner interface. So I think we are now 1 hour on the call, 1 hour 50 minutes actually. So you got a lot of content. I don't want to overload you too much more. Looking forward to have you on the call next Tuesday. And do you guys remember what will be on the call next Tuesday? So coming Tuesday, we will cover a solution that if the prospect has a desktop website and you want to offer them a mobile app, a mobile website, that will be the topic of coming Tuesday. And what you're going to see will blow you away. So with that said, I really want to thank for being on the call, and will be Tuesday at 8 p.m. EST. So thanks everybody, and as always, I like comments in Facebook. Thank you so much. And my support email is support@jackhopman.com. If you want to watch the replay, go to jackhopman.com, I think. And if you want to have some information about which products you want to choose, go to jackhopman.com, and the main products are listed on this page. Thanks everybody, and see you next Tuesday at 8 p.m. EST with new content. Thank you so much.